You do. Please do not act like you know me, cause we got some bag on. Tell them we get money. Bitches gon' act like they love us. Gon' cheat with the bag on. Tell them we get money. Y'all niggas flexin', we flippin' the bag on. Tell them we get money. You disrespectin', we droppin' the bag on. Yeah, Vanessa. Put it down, badass. Come on. Put it down. And leave. Bye. Right, when I'm packing shit. Put it down. Go eat. You wanna be outside. She like that go take, look like Betty Boop, now shit in me. Hop in SRTs and do fruity loops. What this shit? These motherfuckers don't believe in us, and God did. Get your shit together, go fucking even harder, because he believed. That's the shit I'm on. Are you fucking serious?
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. First play and a first pass for Murray. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with the ground. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Murray. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got him in. Complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Chargers. Calvin Austin, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Chargers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Benito. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Now Myers for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Murray trying again after the pick 6. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Cooper's first catch, and good for a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because of zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open.
Probably bad timing on the probably bad timing on how he was trying to catch it. He probably didn't know if he wanted to rat catch it or he probably didn't know if he wanted to jump and catch it.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough. So
like if he probably was like confused in between the throw and press the press of the button was out. There you go. There you go. Just like how you have like a bad timing on the pick. Same concept.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
I see where he want to go though.
Another first down at the Chargers 20.
I see where his money read that he like that middle. We're gonna eat that up.
Well, we know he's got
I know where I gotta go now.
The speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get
That's a pick.
That's a big-time play right there.
And he's gonna be
That's a pick. Campbell get great. That's a pick.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick
six just fine. I mean, Neil.
Just defensive backs that have to have short memories.
Neil got to pick that.
That as well. A much more confident throw right there.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Get him out of here.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray.
And
it's caught.
Yeah, me box.
Yards, not quite enough.
I'll take it.
Be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Murray now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Justin Reed. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast. End zone. What a tremendous play.
To the pot with that.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on.
Shotgun now from Murray.
Oh, yeah.
Tip drill. For the 3rd time. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the
I'll teach you that, Caleb.
Take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions.
Hey, Block, I'll teach you that.
Interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now a play fake here on first down. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it.
That nigga stop.
He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Second down and 3. Ball on the 7. Back to throw again. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Nyheim Hines with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync, the line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because When you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
Go get that cab back, Devo.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That's caught. It's Austin left side. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll find Moreau here. First target, first catch, and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Steps away. He'll let it fly for Austin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for L.A. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. This is caught. Touchdown. Calvin Austin with his second touchdown here in this first half. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Lil Hand said he really liked it.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Now Murray.
I seen that shit.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Murray now on first down. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they're able to work this across midfield.
That's me.
Throwing again, Murray. It's caught. Cooper. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Murray.
Good read.
He's going to have to hook up the shorts. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll give it to Mixon.
This shit going to get stopped down in here.
They're driven back to the 8-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? To throw, it's Murray. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. From the gun, Murray.
Yeah.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks up. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
You're stout on that goal line, boy.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And able to complete it to Moreau. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Ooh, Teddy.
Play action here on first down. He'll let it fly for Austin. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Calvin Austin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers are able to add on to their first-half lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Charger drive about to get going. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
2nd and 11. Over the middle, complete. It's Hines. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. They'll set up a throw. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
They fire this one quickly to Austin. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Oh, shit.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
They'll look to throw here. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Calvin Austin with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Chargers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find
I knew it was coming,
something to grasp
and I overran
until
it.
the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
He's got
Jamel Dean, you got your bunt.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team.
Jamel Dean always been back,
so
bro.
well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
OB, turn your ass around, bro.
Touchdown, Kansas City. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs
I can't run, man.
Just a bit to this sizable deficit.
It's just
extra point up and good.
I don't got the people to run, man.
Cut the lead down a bit to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
I go, man, that man tearing me up.
Give
me some block. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, don't block him the way I'm going. Thought y'all walled him off.
The Charger drive about to get going. Still comfortably on top, third quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2nd and 4. Catch made, it's Moreau. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. On the move past the 40. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, LA. Foster Moreau, 60 yards. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here's Myers now to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson.
Whoa. Break down, break down.
And ultimately to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. 1st down, Murray.
Somebody going post.
And he'll just get rid of it. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Third and 2, and here's Murray. Got a man. It's Schwartz complete. And he will
Dean over here getting toasted.
Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You get up out there, man. Cover, man.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Being chased out left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. To throw is Murray. And my goodness, another interception. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
It's on comp. Oh, man.
Nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is. The things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, and you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock. Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Oh, backs, man.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things.
Oh, yeah, OB.
Game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going
to be great, OB.
They're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally,
somebody running the post.
Guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game.
Yeah, man, we're going to get on up out of here.
Defense. 12 guys on the field.
Damn.
It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. This is Hines. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Wow.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
To throw again on second down. Murray, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the
Get
other guys
on out of here, boy.
With this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So, for the Chargers, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year.